this is how it started.
Hey everybody, I'm MAK.
And I'm Courtney. Welcome back to 2MC. Are you ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
Are you ready for this? Let's go. Okay, stop giggling.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're getting down to business today. We had a board meeting yesterday. Right?
Yes, we had a board meeting this week. And
Oh, yesterday, no, this week.
yes, and
Tuesday.
we had our inauguration for the commissioner. Well, they were commissioner-elects.
Right.
And now they are commissioners.
Right. So we have two new commissioners on the board, which
Yes.
I think we talked about, Commissioner Capps and Commissioner Vargas. And they were sworn in yesterday, and then a short ceremony. And then we got down to business, as we like to say. Get the bee joke.
Oh, boy.
It still happened. I didn't even plan that, really.
She didn't emphasize too much on it. So
Business. With a very short meeting, and discussed boards and committees, really a reorganization of our board's responsibilities on committees.
yeah. And we also, so we have neighborhood advisory committees.
I think those are interesting.
I think they are as well. So they're part of the CRA.
Community Redevelopment Agency.
Yes. And we have, how many do we have?
We have 6.
Yeah, that's right.
We do. So one in Hobe Sound, Port Salerno,
Old Palm City, Jensen Beach,
Rio.
and Golden Gate.
Yes.
So what does the CRA do? I don't know if I think we've touched a little bit on it, but maybe just like.
Right, because last week we talked about the groundbreaking in Golden Gate for El Camino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Truck?
Oh, I remember the walk.
Yes. We saw an El Camino. Did we talk about it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so after we had spoken about El Camino, we saw an El Camino, and
Dina, did we tell you? We saw the El Camino? It was blue. It was at Publix.
Yeah, for a second, we were not sure if it was an El Camino.
It was like spotting something in the wild, is what I felt like.
Yeah, we should have taken a picture.
Pulled up right next to it. We should have done a selfie, but we didn't. Anyway, back to CRAs. Each of those areas has a neighborhood advisory committee that works on, they each have a plan that's been in place for years. And it's really a public entity that finances redevelopment to in those geographic areas.
Yeah,
right?
those certain areas that
so they focus on all sorts of things. They focus on helping the businesses sort of revamp, find a way to energize those areas. And they promote walkability. They're really wonderful in our community. And I love that we have the 6 of them.
I agree. And if you are on the neighborhood advisory committee, they usually meet regularly, and you have to be a resident within like that area.
Yes. And, you have to be there are some stipulations. You have to be a resident, and you have to live within that area. And also, I think you have to be a registered voter.
Yeah, there's a lot of different specifications.
Right, but when you apply, you can get all that information. And we'll put, obviously, this in the show notes.
Check them out down there.
And I can't with you.
I mean.
We're going to put that information in the show notes. And how to apply, where to find more information, but it's just all on our website.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You know what we didn't even talk about?
No.
We had someone give us a playlist.
Oh my gosh, we did.
Yes.
One person, and that's what we asked for, one.
And they gave us 5 songs.
They did.
So I listened to them.
I knew some of them, like I obviously knew Stacy's mom, right? Is that Fountains of Wayne? No.
Yes, they originally put it up incorrectly, and then they changed it.
So much for a favorite.
Well, no. To be fair, they put Bowling for Soup, and
I don't think I know Bowling for Soup. Do I?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're very similar.
Okay. That makes me think of what I listened to this week. Anything particular on your drives in, or have you been silent, Courtney?
To be completely honest, my drives this week have been you talking to me.
Oh, that is way better than listening to some music.
It depends on who you ask.
I have a longer drive, so I did listen to a little bit of Jack Harlow,
Okay.
a little bit of, oh my gosh, I forgot his first name. Dana, it's on my phone. Benson. Somebody Benson.
Oh, he was on my list.
He is?
Yeah.
I love his stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. He's really good. I would love to go see him in concert.
I know. Okay, so anyway, that's what I listened to. And what was I going to say about the playlist? Do you know Mother Hips?
I'm sorry, what?
Mother Hips? Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Stefan, you probably have.
Sequel to Mother Goose?
No. Mother Goose was one of my favorites as a child, obviously. And Goose is probably one of your favorites. Get it?
Uh-huh, I
like
get it.
Top
It's
Gun,
like Top Gun,
the pilot. Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're doing there. My fiance is a pilot, so
There we go.
Yeah.
There's the tie-in. Anyway, back to, I don't even know where we were.
you were talking about Mother Hips, and I need to know what that is now.
It's a band.
What do they sing?
Songs for Solomon. Not Songs for Solomon. That's also a song, but I don't know who sings it.
So did you just say a band and you don't know what song they sing?
Sometimes I don't know people's names, and sometimes I don't remember song names or the band's name, but I know them and I like them.
Okay.
I'll find the song name.
Yeah, we could put it in the show notes.
We could put it in the show notes. Thank you. Okay. We did community redevelopment, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. We
and
did.
I wanted to move on to some fascinating and fun things that our library is bringing to
Are you talking about the season's reading?
I love seasons readings. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, so it's sponsored by the Friends of the Martin County Library System.
They are amazing friends.
They are.
Do a lot of things.
They do. And so what you come in and you grab a gift tag, right?
Yes.
And so they have
and
like
it has like somebody's name and their age on it, right?
Yes. So it's for ages 3 to 5.
Yes.
And
The littles.
Yeah, the little guys. And they have like a recommended book list or author suggestions. And so you go get a book and then you bring it back unwrapped with the gift tag before December 7th, or at least by December 7th.
By December 7th,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And you can pick those up in all of your Martin County Library lobby locations.
Yes. And they try to get about 400 books, which I think is amazing.
I do too. They usually hit their mark, but I know that they had asked for us to
push it a little bit more.
Share the information because it's been a little bit slow this year, and there's no better feeling than giving a gift of reading.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, so we can drop the information in the show notes.
We can, and you know what? We could probably take a selfie of us getting our tags today. Maybe.
Let's do that.
Okay, we'll do it.
And so that brings us to our next.
I was going to say there's nothing better. I did say nothing better than giving the gift of reading.
Yes.
But there's one other thing, and that is ice cream and reading.
Yeah.
What's the tie-in there?
So the library system is doing a winter reading challenge.
I love this because it's during the holidays. So maybe kids are slacking off a little and not reading as much because they're not in school. And so we don't want that slump, right? So the library is always working to keep kids at level or above level. And the Winter Reading Challenge is a fantastic way to do that.
Yeah. So between November 23rd and January 5th, kids in Martin County can earn free Culver's coupons.
Frozen custard
with 5 books. And if they read 10 books, they get a free kids meal and a free book.
I know. I love this. I really, really do. The books can be logged in on the Beanstack Tracker app or what?
Culver's has a bookmark in their local library that you can go
Just
in.
log them in? Cool.
So,
I wish I was a kid because I read.
what are you reading right now?
I just finished with our Lilas, our book club, right?
The ones that you were cheating with the bag with the notes?
No, that was really just a promotion for one of the library that they have the book club
Sure.
things because I do not think they have one for this. I read the book. Actually, it was my second time reading it. Poison Wood Bible.
Whatever makes you feel good.
And the other one I was telling you about The Women,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was really interesting. It's about women during the Vietnam War. Yeah.
I like that. That sounds, it
It was
kind of reminds me.
a different perspective.
Yeah. I am in love with the Beneath the Scarlet Sky book.
Me too.
I actually think I gave that to you
You
last
did.
Christmas. Have you even read it yet?
I am reading it, but as you know, I'm very dedicated to my book club and we meet every other month. So I have a lot of specific reading that I must do.
Mm-hmm.
And so that I had to set it aside to finish Poison Wood Bible, but now I'm back on it.
Yeah, it's a very good book. I
It
can't wait
had me
for
from
you.
the first sentence. And so you know it is
Mhm.
fantastic.
I can't wait for you to
A
finish
grabber.
it. Yes, it's so good. It is really good.
Well, I think when I'm home for the holidays, I'll probably be able to finish it up.
Perfect.
Did you get what I did there?
If anyone has any books that they're reading or think that we should
no.
read,
Courtney, you missed it.
no, I knew what you were doing. I'm just not ready.
Rats. Okay.
I want to hear what people are reading.
I know, we should.
So drop it in the
Fair.
comments. Let us know what you're
Please.
reading because we are always, I mean, I feel like both of us love to read.
We do.
So
And I think people out there love to read because our library is always very utilized.
yes.
Let me ask you this: the controversy. Do you read or do you listen? And
Oh my
do
gosh.
Oh, no.
and do
You
con-
know.
And do you consider listening reading?
No.
I think you know this about us. I'm very tactile. I have to have the book. I like to touch it, feel it. I'm very interested in how the
Mhm.
pages are cut. You know how sometimes they're thicker because they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm a reader. There is no Kindle. I
Through
don't
and
even have
through.
a
We're-
Kindle. Like the library, they have so many people who are reading digitally, but I just can't do that.
Fair. No, that's what I was just curious.
Yeah.
The
That's a
only-
very interesting question. You can also drop that in our comments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you a
I mixed it.
true reader?
Yeah.
Or am I going to get hate comments because you think that reading online or listening? We actually had a really good discussion. We kind of got segued from our book discussion last week on Poisonwood Bible because we do have a few folks who commute a long way. So they listen to the books, which I totally understand. But one of the girls was saying that she had to stop listening to it because the narrator just was not what,
Like doing it justice.
yeah, it was not what she needed because the book takes place in Africa and she felt like that the narrator did not, and it was 3 or 4 different girls of different ages. So she felt like the narrator didn't change the characters' voices enough, which I think is fair assessment.
Yeah.
Did you know that Laura's dream job is to be a narrator?
Really?
When she retires, she wants to read books, like for people.
I could see her doing that. I could see that.
right?
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
And my sister-in-law Kelly, hello. Yeah, and she's way up in Atlanta. She's a watcher, like of our podcast. She reads for a lady.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yep, she's a retired teacher, and she reads for a lady, and I think I love that.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
It's a
So
great job.
maybe that's a good idea is we could have our listeners also tell us like, where are you guys from? Like, where are you listening in from? Like, are you Martin County? Are you
Like far away.
far away? Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because we have a very big, Stefan is worried about where I'm going with this, but we have a lot of visitors here and always on social media, particularly like with our beaches, they'll talk about, if I post something, they're like, oh my gosh, it's winter and I'm in Maine on the frozen tundra and seeing this beach scene really warms me up.
Yeah.
Right. And then they can't wait to get here. So I think that would be fun if we knew where our
Yeah.
viewers and listeners were. Nice job.
Sometimes I have.
Okay. So back
Good
to the
things.
segue that I handed you.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to get there now.
I think you just did.
Yeah.
Smoothly.
It was
too.
very,
Very smooth.
So home for the holidays.
Woof, woof, woof.
Ooh.
Right. We have an ongoing and long-term relationship with Treasure Coast Humane Society.
Yes.
Right. Because, some of our viewers might not know, but we don't actually do it. We have some guys that do it.
Part of our team.
Part of our team, right, is the Pets on Parade show, where we go to the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast and they showcase pets that are up for adoption.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sometimes they get a good nose cam in there. Every now and then there's like a little oinker that needs a home. And I always ask if we can adopt it. And the answer is always no.
Yeah.
I will have a pig.
I believe
will.
you.
I will.
I do believe you.
I want one so badly. Their snouts are so cool. And you may not know this because I grew up on a farm, but their snouts are made of two parts. So if you think about like a toilet paper roll, right? Like this,
Uh-huh.
and then the thing on the end, like their snout has got a flat part.
Yeah.
And this flat part and this snouty part can move independently of each other. It's the
did not
coolest
know
thing
that.
ever. Also, they have the cleanest mouths out of all animals.
I did know that. Why
Yep.
did I know that?
I don't know. Anyway, home for the holidays.
So, if you feel bad for the animals because they're like there, and the holidays
And they
are
don't
like
have
a
a
time.
home.
Yeah, and the holidays are time for you to be like
They're
at
looking
home.
for their forever home.
Very good.
Forever.
Don't touch it.
I did not touch the microphone.
I think she did.
For the record, I just got in trouble.
Yeah, they heard. So you can pick up a dog, cat, or critter to come home with you for the holidays. And the pickup is between December 5th and December 23rd. And you get to keep them at your home until January 3rd. But
You could also fall in love with that
Yes.
pet in your home.
and any dog or cat that is 1 year or older, the adoption fees are waived.
Super
Yeah.
cool.
I love that.
Stefan, will you be getting somebody?
No, my house is full enough.
You know whose house isn't full?
I know you're staring at me. I can feel it.
Dana
No.
Oh,
Dana
Dana
is ready.
No.
Now, she
She's
has
like, no.
a wild cat. His name is
Steve.
Steve. Steve the cat.
Steve the cat.
Also, she sent me a picture the other day. Did she send this to you?
No.
It's a squirrel that I have never seen of in my entire life.
Oh, I remember you guys talking about this.
It's like this big. And I thought it looked like a lemur that maybe had escaped, which was of interest to me because you know I love those lemurs.
Oh, I love lemurs.
It's some kind of Florida squirrel. It was up in her tree.
Oh, like a
Florida fox squirrel.
Yes.
Florida fox squirrel. If you have a Florida fox squirrel in your yard, would you please let me know? Because I have never seen one. And yet Dana's got all these wild...
She's going to come to your house and
beasts.
just stare at it and try to make friends with it.
No,
She does that with crows as well.
I do love the crows.
Yes. She does say hello
Anyway.
to them.
Dana's home, even though she's got outdoor animals,
She needs an indoor.
she needs an indoor. She's ready
Even
for
if
somebody
it's
to
just
love.
until January 3.
Only those with indoor animals can tell other people that they need indoor animals.
I have indoor animals. You know what? Maybe we should
Um,
ask for, can people put photos in the comments? Could they share a photo of their animals, their pets?
Facebook, they could. YouTube, no.
Okay.
So if you're listening on Facebook,
Yeah, if you're listening and watching us on Facebook, share a photo of your pet.
yeah.
I'll put mine in. Dublin, retired racer. He's long and lean.
I do not have a pet.
No. And we also have a fat cat, Riley.
Yes.
She's allergic to cats.
Very allergic to cats, which is very upsetting. So then,
Oh, we have more. Oh my gosh, there's so much more to talk about. Speaking of outdoors, right?
that it was a
Leads
great
us
leeway.
right into Phips Park Campground.
Yes, the adventure tents are open.
I love that. They're open seasonally
Yes,
because
of hurricane season.
And
They
heat.
would have to take them all down and put them back up. And so,
I have a confession.
what's your confession?
I didn't spit my gum out, and it's making it hard for me to speak.
Well, guess you're learning today.
Back to the tents.
So it's a 10 by 10 tent,
Right.
and they have grills,
Games.
games, and what else do they provide?
Oh, campfires. There's a
Yes, there's a
campfire ring.
That's right. That's what it is. Yes.
We should adventure tent.
Oh boy.
Can we take this show on the road?
I'm in.
Again?
Right? How fun would that be?
Oh, and
I'm in.
Dana's in.
Okay, she can produce that segment.
I don't think you want all of us in a 10 by 10 tent.
I mean, oh my gosh,
We could have GoPros on.
we could.
Okay,
And then
I'm
you wouldn't
not
have to
in.
be there.
All right, I'm not in. I was just kidding.
You could be in.
You
I just got a
definitely could
new
be there.
game
You got a new game?
because we said games.
Ah, okay.
They have complimentary games like, I think, cornhole and,
Like
Checkers
big
or something?
Jenga.
ooh, big Jenga. That's fun.
Yeah.
I got a new game, Uncle Wiggly. Game from my childhood. My sister sent it to me for my birthday.
Really?
Well, my birthday was a while ago, but I just got it. Anyway,
You could play your game and wear your shoes.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to work on the adventure tent. We have to apparently work on Stefan. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Log
We'll see.
cabin. Oh, that's a different thing altogether. Log cabin.
Yeah.
Yep. I moved on.
Yes. So the log cabin,
It's for folks,
we spoke about it a little bit.
yep, 50 and up.
Yes. And it's available Monday through Friday. They do a couple of different.
We did talk about it because it's a historic
Yes.
log cabin, right?
Yes.
The logs, they put it back together. Anyway, they have something cool coming up on Friday, tomorrow. That's
This Friday.
November 22nd, because
Yes.
Stefan always likes us to put the dates in, not just the day,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Okay. They're doing a total body workout from 9 to 9:45. I may skip that. Obviously, been skipping that recently. However, I may show up for cribbage at 9:30 to 11.
I have to be honest.
You've never played cribbage?
Never.
My father-in-law has a group of guys,
Uh-huh.
and they go to lunch, and they go to lunch some days, and some nights, hey, Norman, some nights also in Atlanta. That's a wave out to him if he's watching. Oh, hey, Norman.
Well, she has that invisible person over there she likes to wave to.
It's my left hand because I feel like my right hand is,
I mean,
like that. Anyway, we got him a custom cribbage board.
oh, that's so cool.
It's cool. It's like a wooden board and the teeny little pins. I'm not exactly sure how you move them, but anyway, cribbage. Then they've got a workout with weights where you sit in the chair.
Yes. And then they're having a Food Smart series with the Treasure Coast Food Bank.
That I think you have to call
Yes,
to reserve.
You do. And the phone number will be in the show notes. So you can check it out there. And that's from 12:30 to 1:30.
Love it.
Yeah.
Log cabin's cool. Where is it again?
It's in Langford Park.
Langford Park.
Yes, in Jensen.
Mhm.
Well,
It's like up over the hill.
yeah.
Right?
I guess that's Jensen. Is that?
Rio adjacent.
Yeah. I was gonna,
Rio.
Tomato, potato.
Ah, Rio. Now we're going to get hate comments about Rio.
Rio?
It's Rio.
Rio. Oh, man. I was doing so good with it. And now I just got
know, it's
myself
just
again.
like the Chautauqua series.
Yeah.
It rolls off your tongue. Rio.
Yeah, just like the Duran song.
I don't get it.
Duran.
Oh, I get it. I got it. Okay. I feel like we could be finished.
Wow.
Are we?
Yeah, so that's all we have. But I will say,
Nope.
next week, tune in Because
Special guest.
Well, we have two special guests.
2.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Oh, maybe 3? Oh, one for each us and one for Dana.
So I
Stefan's
just
house
want
is
to
full.
say you're going to want to tune in because I think it's going to be.
A hopping good time.
That was good.
Right?
It was good.
Okay.
And if you watch next week, you'll know why that was good.
Anyway, we really appreciate you guys watching. We hope you're finding some fun and information through our shows, and let us know in the notes.
Yes. So we will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.